So welcome everybody. Of course, you all know me. My name is Sunday Adelaja. So 2 years ago, I was, I had started doing my live broadcast 3 years ago. Then one of the people who was listening to me 2 years ago or 3 years ago was this lady from Saudi Arabia. I said, wow, you are listening to me from Saudi Arabia? He said, yes. And she had just wedded and moved to Saudi Arabia to live with her husband. And then she was one day I was doing my live broadcast and she wrote to me and said, DSA, I'm actually pregnant. I'm going to give birth next week or so, a few days. I'm going to give birth. I'm listening to you now, but I'm going to give birth, in a few days. I said, okay. So soon after she gave birth, maybe a week or so, or I don't know, maybe just soon after she gave, was it a week?
No, a month.
A month after she gave birth, she was writing me again and said, my husband just died. What? I mean, handsome man, tall, light complexion. I mean, this kind of people don't die. It's in his 30s. How can he just die? So anyway, after that tragedy happened, we decided to help this lady to go to America. She has relatives in America and England. So I said, because she was in Saudi Arabia, and she said, I'm leaving Saudi Arabia because I only came here because of my husband who is working here. Now that I don't have that, he's gone, I have to go back. So we say, okay, let's go back to America, or let's go to America or the West. I mean, you cannot go back to Nigeria just like that. Anyway, but she went back to Nigeria. So it was her birthday a few days ago. And I said, oh, this lady, I've not spoken to her for a while. Let me find out what we could do. Maybe she's still planning to go to England or America. Let's see if we could help her. And let me just use their birthday to congratulate her. So I decided to call her. I thought I was going to give her a surprise. And so I called her. And I said, okay, what about America? What can we do to help you go to America? So we were saying, let's see what we could do to help you to go to Canada, to Canada or England or America. She said, no, DSA, I'm not going anywhere. I said, you are not going anywhere from Nigeria? She said, no. I said, otaku, that's what they say in my language. You refuse? You mean you will not go to Nigeria from, you will not leave Nigeria? She said, Nigeria I don't find my home America in Nigeria. I said, you found what? America in Nigeria? He said, yes. You don't you don't travel abroad at all. You say, I'm not traveling abroad. What happened? Make her listen. That was when she told me her story. And she even told me that she has a girlfriend in America, that the parents of that girlfriend are even telling her, come back to Nigeria and join Gloria. Because Gloria came back from abroad and she's even doing better in Nigeria than she was doing abroad. Now you are struggling in America, leave America and come back to Nigeria to join her. Then she told me about this project. Guys, I cannot believe it. I can't just believe it because I'm so encouraged. So I said, this is your story? Tell me about it. So I listened to her like for 2 hours. She was telling me about the transformation that happened to her life. But she just met a group of people, and these people she met, they were living in Europe, I think for 15 years or so, and Germany. God spoke to them to go back to Nigeria. So they went back to Nigeria and they started what is called Xtralarge. Is it Xtralarge Farm? I think it's called Xtralarge. Is it Extra? Yes, Xtralarge Farm. I said farm. You are a young lady, beautiful young lady, farm? She said yes. So what made me to buy into it and to invite all the people that are here? There are different cases. So this is one scenario. Somebody who through this Xtralarge farm was able to find her identity and also making money and doing much more better than she would have done abroad. So that's one case scenario. So why did I invite all of you that are here? What is my motive and who are the people that I handpicked to be here? I'm seeing, for example, right now, someone here who call himself Law. This Mr. Law is making money in America and spending money on his people. And people are cheating him over there, duping him, and he's still going by trying to invest back to his people. I invited him to come and join. Because what these farm people are doing is that they train people, they give them expertise and technology. You don't have to do that. That's just one of the things. One of the things they do is, if you want to farm, they will train you and give you the skills to be able to farm, mechanized farming like in the West. Or if you cannot farm, you can, but you have some money you could start with. Maybe you want to start with 50,000 naira or 100,000 naira. They will take your money, or 300,000 naira, 1 million naira. They will take that your money and employ farmers or workers for you, train them, and through your money, you will be farming, and it will be your own farm in your own name. You could be going to control it, you could be going to see what is happening, and they will be selling it also, marketing and giving you your money. I said, this is kingdom of God on earth. I said, even me, I want to do it. Okay, this is one scenario. I mean, this is not just farming like cutlass. So they are doing, poultry, piggery, all kind of farm, anything you want to farm. They are even doing plantain, all kind of things you want. They will tell us all the varieties they do. Okay, I'm looking also right now at another man, Pastor Sam. I'm sorry that I'm mentioning your name, but Pastor Sam has a passion. Why is it? There is a reason I invited all of you, just for you to know. He has a passion to move back to Nigeria. When he told me that, I was so inspired, and he was telling me that Nigeria, you can make it. I said, you are in the UK. He says, UK citizen. He has passport. He has everything. You have. You want to? He's talking about Nigeria, and I said, this man must be on this call, because if he gets this kind of opportunity, that he can just invest $1,000 or $2,000, and they will do the farm for you. Or if you have land, piece of land even, they will teach you how to cultivate the land. They can do everything, for you. And I said, this is like heaven, because they said this love is their motto. And they have been doing this for 9 years, and people in Nigeria don't even know. Even though they already have 20,000 people that they have helped like this. 20,000 partners they're already helping. Their goal is to get to 5 million soon, and then 10 million of Nigerians. So, I mean, so many varieties that you could partner with, that they have, so many offers. Or for example, right now, there is another lady that is here right now. I'm looking at her. She just lost a husband of 10 years last month. It's 40 days ago, last week, 40 days, when she lost her husband. And this lady, she's a pastor. She was pastoring with her husband in Lagos. Now her husband is gone after 10 years of life, and she doesn't know what to do with her life anymore. So it just came to my mind. I invited her to be here today. Why? Because someone like that, I mean, there is a reason why I invited everybody. Okay, like now I'm seeing Pastor Doris. She told me of how people are suffering in Nigeria. I said, yes. You don't have to give anybody money. You can. Every day I receive at least 300 messages for help in Nigeria. Now I know what to do with them. I would just say, because you only need 8,000 naira, 8,500 naira to join this thing. 8,500 naira, that's $25. As a matter of fact, today I've already paid $120 for 5 people. But for 5 people, it's just $120. That's nothing. So I just say, all those people who are complaining and asking for money, they don't know what to do. We got a platform, guys. Now, but apart from that, I was saying, okay, Gloria was telling me, if you invite 6 people, there is benefit. They are doing it like American multi-level or whatever. They do, they give you benefit. So you only need to invite 6 people. If you get 6 people, there are bonuses. They begin to pay you some things, but in organic product. So, but the most important thing about this vision is that they are all organic products. Can you imagine? They go to Israel, to learn how those people are farming and how Israelis are curing people through organic food. There are some people in Israel now that they are not using medicine anymore. Through food, they are bringing healing to cancer, diabetes, all those, all kind of asthma, all kind of sicknesses. So these, our Nigerian people, go there and go to all over the world to study. And now they have started the same thing in Nigeria. Through organic food, people are getting healed. So that is the whole idea. So their own thing is not even about the money, but about the healthy food. They want everybody, like for example, if I have a lot of money, 1 million naira, and I want $1 million, and I want to invest, they will not take it from me. You know why? They said, no, we want to uplift people. You only need to join with 800 and something. And if you want to invest and join some platforms, you cannot invest more than a certain amount, because we want to lower it and let it spread more to people. Very great people. I spoke to the proprietor yesterday, because I was not speaking to the owner. I only knew Gloria, but the testimony of Gloria just shocked me. And she's doing so well. I want to let Gloria to speak, because, but I bought into it. And anyway, Gloria will come and tell us more news, but I'm just looking at all of you. I had an incident with him, because this man is doing such a great job. Somebody on my platform who said she wanted to help her, who wanted to help him, that woman almost destroyed this man's ministry and this man's testimony. So I said, someone like that should not depend on this kind of pitiful and whatever, hungry, just people with bad intent. You should know of this opportunity that in Nigeria instead you can make money. And starting with 8,000 naira, I think everybody on this platform can afford 8,000 naira. Even just for you to eat healthy food. But if you invite 6 people, then you have business. Then you are getting something that you could sell, or you could do something. But and if those people invite 6 people more, then you have money coming to you. And you have business, and then there are so many opportunities. So I'm looking at all these people, and I'm saying, I know a reason why I invited everybody. I know that all of you that are abroad, for example, all of you have people writing you, relatives. You know what I did today? I just told all my relatives. I wrote to them, come and join me on this form. The ones I couldn't talk to, I wrote to them and said, get telephone. This is telephone of Gloria. Go and call that woman. Go and join that organization. I don't care. If you don't have the money, I will pay the money for you. Go and join that organization now. Because there's the opportunities that are there are just mind-blowing. And I am somebody that when I see something good, I want to offer it to everybody else. So I don't know if Gloria is there. I want to invite Gloria to do the presentation, because I don't know anything too much about the business. She is the one to talk about the business. But what I saw that God did with her, and the things, the little I've read and I've heard about the company, is it's a deliverance, guy. You can get all your relatives to begin to eat healthy, or to trade, or to do representative. Because I was asking Gloria, what are you? Who are you there? She says, I'm a distributor. So as a distributor, she's having enough money. So anybody can be distributor. Yes, anybody can be distributor. She said she's already ambassador, and she's okay. Okay. Are you there, Gloria, now?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Okay. Please go ahead and talk. What
Okay.
you have is it some noise coming? Is that noise coming from you?
No.
How do you know it's not you?
It's not me. I'm in my room, and my daughter is my mom.
Yeah, but the noise I mean is that okay, I think it's okay now. Yeah, please, you can go ahead and talk.
Okay. Good evening, DSA family. Okay.
Everybody, they hear you and then they talk too.
Okay, and this is Ambassador Gloria from Xtralarge Farms in Nigeria. So I'm bringing you greetings from the MD and the CEO of Xtralarge Farms and all the governors and ambassadors of Xtralarge Farms in Nigeria. Who are we in Xtralarge Farms? Xtralarge Farms.
Make you confirm your story first now. Why you they talk about company? Make you start with yourself. People won't know who they talk.
Okay. Okay. I
mean,
went off the line.
NEPA don't confuse you because they took the line.
Yeah, that's number one. And number two, I actually went off the line. I don't know what happened network. So I didn't really hear the part.
Okay, you didn't hear what I was saying.
Yes,
okay.
I didn't hear.
Okay, you tell us your story anyway.
Okay, I'm Gloria. I live in Saudi Arabia. All what Pastor Sunday said is true. I live in Saudi Arabia. I've lived in Saudi Arabia for 6 years. Okay. I got married to my husband, and he's already in Saudi Arabia, working in Saudi Arabia for 13 years. So I always watch Pastor Sunday's program online, because in Saudi Arabia we have church, but not you're not free to worship like that. So we just have our gatherings and most of our cell meeting. So when I found Pastor Sunday online, it's just like my church, and everything that has to do with God. So I used to listen to him, myself and my husband if he's around. So I took him. I gave birth. That was 2017. I gave birth December 11th, 2017. And after I gave birth, immediately I gave birth, just 2 weeks later, my husband became sick. Before then, he had already done visa for my mom to come over to Saudi Arabia so that she can do the Omugo. So my mom came and my husband was sick. We're always going to the hospital. And unfortunately, he died. So my daughter was barely 3 months when my husband died. So I was devastated. I spoke with Pastor Sunday. He was calling me. We're all doing all the arrangements. And we actually buried him in Saudi Arabia. And I thank God I did, because we did not come to Nigeria to start doing all the burial rites and all that. And before he died, I was saying something like that, because you have opportunity for you to bury him there, and then the insurance benefits and all of it, you will have it, and then you just use it to take care of myself and my children. Or we have to use all the insurance company will just pay for the cost. Then the money they will give to you will just be very little, and you just use it for burial. And then myself and my daughter will now be stranded. The Nigerian way of doing burials. So we thank God, the family members and everybody, we agreed to bury him there. And then after some months, I did papers for my daughter because she was barely 3 months. We had to wait for her to get to 6 months, make a passport for her, do her IGAMA, and then we now came back to Nigeria. But when I was in Saudi Arabia, when I was talking with Pastor Sunday, I was already telling him how I'll move to either Sweden or any of the European country, or Canada or US, because I have relatives there. So after much talking and everything, I just decided to come back to Nigeria first. That when I get to Nigeria, see my in-laws, then I'll just make up my mind in which country I was going to go to. And so I came to Nigeria, too many suggestions, too many advice. And so, you just don't even know where to start from a young girl. Then fortunately for me, the place where, because we had to relocate, where my parents were living, they had to get somewhere else that could accommodate myself, my daughter, and everybody. So staying with my parents here in Nigeria. So the new apartments they got, we have a pharmacy as a neighbor there. And
is it possible for you not to move your table, not to move your phone, wherever you move, so that your phone, or you are holding your phone?
Okay, let me just drop it.
It's better like this, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the neighbor we had, I have now presently, she's a pharmacist, and she preached so much about organic food. So someone told her about Xtralarge Farms. She bought their products. This is one of their products here, Xtralarge meal. It's a blend of unripe plantain and ofada rice made here in Nigeria. The packaging, everything is here in Nigeria. So she bought this meal, and this is a meal you eat any time of the day. You eat health and you eat heavy. Is like a swallow. You eat it, you're heavy. Is a heavy meal, quite all right, but you're light when you finish eating it. So when she ate it, she was able to sleep. So she now came to me and said, there's this product. She showed me. Have I seen it before in my Saudi Arabia, that all this organic thing and those that came from abroad? I said, I've not seen it anywhere, but I know organic food in even Saudi Arabia. It's very expensive. She said someone told her about it. So she invited me for their seminar. I went for the seminar. After listening to them, just like Pastor Sunday is just saying, I became interested. I asked them what it takes for me to be a member. They told me, and I registered. I joined Xtralarge. I began to eat the food. I give my daughter the food every week for eating the food. How will I use my money to buy food and then they will still pay me for eating the food? Then before you know it, I started doing marketing. I went to supermarket. I found out that this product, all their products.
Please, can you mention that again? You said they will be paying you. I don't get
it. Yes, you get paid for eating the food.
How?
Yeah. When you buy the food, when you register as a member, like I did, now when you want to buy the food, you order online. You order online for the food produce. For instance, you want to buy this Wonder Meal. When you register as a member, you go online, you go to the uni level. On the uni level, you see all Xtralarge products there. We have this Xtralarge meal. We have the ofada rice. We have the palm oil. We have the groundnut oil. Everything is from Xtralarge, made from the farm. So you just tick. If you want this one too, you tick on it too. You tick on the palm oil, tick on, and whatever, everything. Then you pay them in the office, you collect the food. As you're collecting, they are giving you points for each of the products you buy. And those points are converted to cash, of which you can now use it to buy products again in the office.
Brilliant.
Yes, so that's how you get paid for eating the food. And so I now found out that the foods are good. Okay, so coming to Nigeria with your daughter, you're already changing environment. And some people are already telling you that there are no good hospital, there are no good, even if you have good hospital, the doctors do not have equipment, there's no good drugs. So I was really, really scared bringing my daughter, bringing my daughter to Nigeria and how we're going to, stay without good hospital. So I found out that we started eating the food. Up till now, I don't even have any hospital that I would say, this is a family hospital I registered that we are going for checkup or anything. No, I use the foods as cereal, like the Wonder Meal as cereal for her. Then I also make it as swallow. The ofada rice is low in carbohydrates. The palm oil does not have any preservative of whatsoever or coloring. And so we are feeding on it and we are okay. And then I had to now say, this good news, I cannot keep it to myself. I had to do marketing and I went to supermarket. I found out that some supermarket, big supermarket, they don't even know about the products. And so I told them about it and they said, okay, I have to go through some processes, interview from one office to the other. I went through them and then they gave me supplier's ID card. So presently now I have like 4 big supermarkets that I'm supplying. And one of the supermarkets has 12 supermarkets. So what I do, when I supply to their warehouse, they will now take it to all their subsidiary. And so I make money. I buy as a super dealer. And then I sell to them and they resell to people. And that's how I make my money. So I found out that I was even making money than those that are working for Uncle Sam. I was even making money than those that. So sometimes when my friend is out, they call me. I'm very, very busy. Sometimes they call for pity party. They don't need to now send me money. So they started asking. They were expecting me to be calling them, for money to take care of myself. And I was now calling them to tell them to do investment packages and even help their people in Nigeria. So they became interested, and many of them started registering into Xtralarge.
So people abroad are registering for investment packaging. What is investment packaging?
Yeah, so we have investment packages too in Xtralarge Farm. Now I just talked about being a member and being a super dealer. So another package we have is
you've not finished. Okay, let's start with let's start one by one. Okay, when you are a member, it's 8,200, right? You said
8,500. You become a member.
Okay, how does that go? Then you said you can invite people. Tell us the whole thing.
Yeah. So first of all, when you register with 8,500, you become a member of Xtralarge Farm. that takes you into the food distribution that I've just said. You can decide to distribute this food to supermarkets and make money from it. That's one of the package you get as a member. Another package is agricultural practical training, whereby you'll be trained on
No,
how
before you
this
go for
food.
agricultural training, but you said to me today when we spoke that even if I'm living abroad, because a lot of people here are living abroad, they cannot be distributing in Nigeria. How would they don't see them, you cannot be running from one way. What you told me is that I can invite 6 people. Can you invite?
Yes. Pastor Sunday, that's the food network. I'm coming to that. I'm just taking it, step by
But
step.
you have to talk about the thing that is relative or that is relevant for people who are here. Because you are talking about food distribution and they are not in Nigeria. How would they be coming to distribute to supermarket?
That's the first one. Then number 2, okay, you want me to talk about the food network,
the things
or the
that
investment?
will relate, yeah, things that they can connect to now.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. Okay, let me now say the food. Let me talk about the agricultural investment packages, okay, whereby you don't go into the training because they are not on ground. Okay, then but your money works for you. You are there wherever you are. You send your money on an errand. We do the farming, and you just get your alerts. Those are the ones most of my friends are doing in Saudi Arabia and in the US and in the UK too. So we have various agricultural packages. We have the plantain. We have the processed produce package, and we have the chicken farming. Now the plantain package is 500,000 naira. You will invest 500,000 naira. We're going to farm plantain for you. We do plantation, and it's an annual. Your return on investment is yearly. So every year you get 130,000 naira as your return of investment for the 500,000 you've invested. You do not need to come to the farm. All you need to do is to pay into Xtralarge account after registering as a member, and then we'll begin to carry out the farming process for you. So every year you just get an alert of 130,000 naira for the 500,000 you have invested. Your capital still remains. Now, if we carry out that investment package for 3 years and you do not touch your capital, you do not touch your return on investment, instead of getting 390,000 naira in 3 years, you would get 100% profit on the 500,000 you have invested. That's for the plantain.
Yeah, but I know, of course, I know apart from plantain, you have so many offers. Yes. Because you are starting with the big one. You started with the big, because last time you told me also there are smaller ones, like the one you did before, like for 50,000, 80,000, 100,000.
Yes. But for now, we do not have any package for the investments available. All allocations has been fully booked until May.
No problem. We just need to hear what you do.
So that is for the investment. We have 80,000 naira for groundnut oil investments, where we farm this groundnut oil that you see, extracted from groundnuts. This is our groundnut oil, Xtralarge groundnut oil, unadulterated. It's when you start cooking it, is extracted from groundnuts. This is what we farm if you invest for the groundnut oil. So that one, every year, you'll be getting 9,800 naira for the 80,000 naira. Sorry, every six months, you get 9,800 for this groundnut oil investment. So the money will continue to roll as long as you want. If you're no longer interested, you give us 6 months notice, we return your capital back to you. That's the investment packages that we do. But we do not have any allocation for now until May, because all allocation has been fully booked.
Yeah, give us other examples. Give us other things.
Now I want to talk about the Xtralarge Food Club or the Food Network.
Okay, before you go to the other one, I want to say that, okay, she only spoke about plantain and the groundnut, but there are so many other options like that.
We have fish too. We have fish farming there.
So we have
pineapple. We have pineapple too.
Pineapple too. They have different. So from 80,000 100,000, 100 and something,
upwards.
upward, different ones. But the reason that is important is that I am living here. And I know that, for example, for me, I would like to get for my family members, for example, maybe I just invest one-time investment of 50,000 or 80,000 for them. And the thing is working for them. They could still go and do their job, or if they have job. Or if they don't have job, they could still, or they could still do whatever they are doing, but their money.
Yes, aside from what they are doing. Yes.
So those are opportunities
that's why I need to explain it well. You know, we have many people in Nigeria that say they are working, but they are interested in this agricultural and these extra large farms, but they cannot leave their job. They're still working. So this investment package is actually for them. It's a side income, something you do aside from your job. You are in the US, you want to do something in Nigeria, and you don't trust anybody. Xtralarge Farms is there for you. You just send your money into our account, go to our website, check out all the investment packages that are available. The one you want, the one that your money can afford, you just pay into Xtralarge accounts, and then your money starts rolling for you. You'll just be getting your alert because you fill in your bank details where you want the return on investment to be credited. And you just be getting your alert while you are there in the UK or in the US doing your other Uncle Sam job. There's no problem. You already have a side income as agriculture bringing money for you. So that's the investment part of it. Now, another part again is the Xtralarge food network.
Before you talk about the food network, I'm sorry. Somebody said that because I told you to jump the one about what is it called?
The practical training.
Practical training. Please talk about
Somebody is interested.
There are people here who are from Nigeria as well. But apart from that, even me, I want to encourage people who are my friends or relatives or people who are begging me for money all the time. So, to send them to go and do the practical training.
That's why I was trying to explain it, because we have some people too in abroad that did the same thing. Okay, they have people in Nigeria and they're tired of sending them money. So I just advise them, why don't you pay for practical training for them? We have 1 month practical training, of which they'll be given a certified certificate that they have learned from Xtralarge Farms. And when they go out, they will now go and practicalize whatever they have learned on the farm, either crop farming, fish farming, rabbitry, poultry, because we do almost everything, aquaculture. Now they will now major in whatever aspect of agriculture they want. Now, when they start practicing and they're having 1 or 2 challenges, they can always call the farm. The farm can come, rectify whatever they're having. And even when their crops grow, they're having challenge in selling it. Xtralarge has already made name. Xtralarge will now buy back those products for them, provided they are doing it organically, just as we have taught them. Because we do not encourage fertilizers or preservative or chemicals in planting to packaging. So once they've learned and they're doing it like that, we'll now buy it back from themselves and give them the money. So that's how we empower people. So they did not need to send their brothers or sisters money again if they're already empowered and they've learned how to farm organically in Xtralarge farms. So they can even become consultants too. We have some people, after learning, some people have issues in their farm. Xtralarge cannot go. Xtralarge will just connect you. My students, you have learned, go and become a consultant in so farm. You just go and teach them, help them if they have issues, and they pay you. So those are the empowerments that we do in Xtralarge farms, which I feel those abroad too can do for their people in Nigeria, rather than sending them money all the time. They just get empowered. Another way they can get empowered is through the food network. Should I go on, Pastor Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, so in the food network, now, once you register, as I said, you register with 8,005. It takes you to all these packages that I'm telling you. If you're not a member in Xtralarge Farm, you cannot become an investor. You cannot do the practical training. You cannot become a distributor. Now, in the food network, once you register, all you need to invite is just 6 of your friends. Now, Xtralarge is not a networking company. It's an investment company. Is an agricultural company for investment and practical training. So the essence of the networking, the food network, is to be able to distribute the food, the organic food, to everybody in the community. And the best way to do that is to introduce networking. So when you come into the network, you invite 6 of your friends. You tell 6 of your friends, and you get paid for telling your friends. Each person 1,000 naira. For the 6, you get 6,000 naira. An Xtralarge will give you a step out bonus of 1,000 naira. So when you add that together, you're stepping out with 7,000 naira. So in the food network, we have 5 stages. We have the induction stage, the family stage, the community stage, the national and the international stage. Everybody comes in through the induction stage. And so when you get your 6 people, you move to the second stage and you're being celebrated with foodstuff of 7,000 naira. That's also another way to empower somebody that is not doing anything. We have so many marketing officers in many of the companies in Nigeria. The market for the company, they don't get paid. They give them a lot of targets. Here, you're not giving targets. You just invite people and you get food. You either sell the food or you eat the food. It's your choice. And so when you get to the family stage, all you need to do is just to invite 14 people. You're not bringing
No, can you start the levels all over? How many levels do you have in all?
We have 5 stages.
5 levels, okay. So how do they work?
We have the induction stage, we have the family stage, we have the community stage, we have the national stage, and we have the international stage. So I said everybody comes in through the induction stage. And so when you invite 6 of your friends, you get paid for telling them. And so you're stepping out with 7,000 naira food stuff of Xtralarge Wonder Meal, or the Ofada rice, the groundnut oil and the palm oil, or the gari and the honey beans. So we'll just give you food stuff of 7,000 naira for telling 6 of your friends about Xtralarge farm. So when you get to the family stage, you don't have any work to do. It's actually those people in the induction stage, they will just do the way you have done, just to tell 6 friends too about it. And once they do that, each person that comes to join you in the family stage, you get 2,000 naira for that person. And so 2 times 14, that's 28,000 naira. An Xtralarge will now give you step out bonus of 22,000 naira. So when you add both together, that's 60,000 naira. Out of it, 50,000 naira is the food stuff and 10,000 naira cash into your bank accounts. So that's for the family.
So what you are telling me, that's why you called me today, to tell me that, because I was just inviting people. I didn't even know they have a system. I just heard the story of Gloria and I said, this is so encouraging. So I started telling everybody, please go join. Please go. In fact, I spoke to the MD and I said, either you want to, you don't want to. Me, I'm going to be talking about your company to everybody. So today Gloria called me in the afternoon. I said, Pastor, I've not been sleeping since day before yesterday, since I spoke to you. You people are just calling me from everywhere. I said, why? He said, your people now. So she told me, why don't you join our company? I said, I don't plan to join any company. What was the reason? He said, first of all, you will encourage people. Secondly, you will be giving food products. They will be giving you food products. And I said, she was telling me 7,000 something odd. I said, what will I do with them? I'm here in Ukraine. He said, but you can distribute them to poor people. You can give all those things. So I said, okay, then I'm joining. Make you put me there. So that's what happened to me today. I joined. I said, okay, how many people do I need to put? He said, how many people do I need to put? She said, I just need to invite 6 people. I said, 6 people. Are you joking? Yeah, 6 people. I mean, maybe you say, I'm going to invite the whole world to come and join your company. Because it's actually a great, I mean, something positive in Nigeria. That gets me.
Yeah. Yeah. And so with all these things I'm saying, some people can go to their website. We have a website for it. For the Food Network, we have a website, www.xtralargefoodnetwork.org. That's for the Food Network. For the investments, we have a website too, www.xtralargefarms.com. So you can go and check it out for yourself. You see everything that we are doing there. And so one interesting thing that I really want Pastor Sunday to really join the Food Network, because he has actually been talking to people. And if I just keep quiet, I'll just be the one enjoying the benefits. And that's not how we are trained in Xtralarge farms. He's the one talking to people, and people are interested. When they call me and I finish explaining, they want to register. I shouldn't take the glory now, even though Pastor Sunday is in Ukraine. Pastor Sunday can have the food. And then maybe he wants me to bless one motherless baby home, one orphanage home. Then we can just go there, take a picture. This is Pastor Sunday's step out bonus from either the family stage or the, or the community stage. And Pastor Sunday is dedicating it to so people that do not have father, do not have food to eat. And then we take a picture and send it to him. And so he knows for telling people what he got, this is where he went to. So God is happy, man is happy. So that is it. And for the food network, actually, the end of the network, okay, from the community stage, we have the national stage. So the same thing happens. You just need 14, the same 14 people doing the same work you have done, just talking to people. That's all you're getting. You talk and get paid. I tell people, gossip and get paid. In Nigeria, women knows how to gossip very well. So this one is a good gossip. You just tell your friends about it, they register, and you get paid for it. And so in the community stage, when you're moving from the community stage to the national stage, you also get food stuff for 56,000 naira. And you'll be placed on a food salary of 60,000 naira for 6 months. Every month, 10,000 naira for the next 6 months. And then you will now have 100,000 naira cash as your step out bonus for the community stage when you're moving from community to national. So when you move into the national stage, the same thing. You have cash of 300,000 naira. You have food stuff on 112,000. Then you have food salary of 120,000 naira. That's 20,000 naira for the next 6 months, which is 120,000 naira from the national stage. So you see, when you have this kind of food, you cannot eat it. All you need to do is to bless people. And when people in your community are eating organic food, everybody is healthy.
Or you could actually sell. You could actually organize a retail.
Yes.
And wholesale.
Yes, you can sell. You can sell. But for me, that's why I'm telling you, Pastor Sunday, that I cannot go to any country. I'm not in Xtralarge. I'm not that poor that I sell the food I move from. I give it out. I bless people with it. Because already from my supermarket, I'm already getting money. From my investments, I'm already getting money. So this one is to bless life, people around me. You see, I give to people around me. So all my step out, like now as I'm talking to you, I'm in the 3rd stage of the food network, and I just came into Nigeria. I'm just 2 years in Nigeria, and I'm in the 3rd stage, and it's just 5 stages. So all the foods I collected, I did not sell anyone. I gave it out to people. People around me that are dying to eat, that are hungry, that don't have food around. So I bless them with it. That's what I do. I don't even sell because my own business already, as a super dealer, I'm already making money. The investments, I'm getting a lot because I partake in almost all Xtralarge investment. There's no one I didn't do. So like I told Pastor Sunday, I said 3 days ago, there's lockdown in Nigeria. An Xtralarge farm is still sending me a lot of 500,000 for one of the investments I did. So people around me is crying, there's no food, there's lockdown. Me, I have food, I'm giving out, and I have money in my bank accounts. So is it not wonderful to be in Xtralarge farm? So what am I looking for in the UK or in the US? I only go for vacation if I want to go. An Xtralarge farm is taking us for vacation if you want to go. The governors and ambassadors, last year they were taken to Dubai for vacation. All expenses paid by Xtralarge farms. So I'm good in Nigeria.
Yeah, one of the reasons, like I said, everybody that I invited here, there is a reason I invited everybody. For example, I invited Barrister Ikena because I know he's from the East. And in the East, there are a lot of, he told me himself that there are a lot of graduates that are helpless and they are jobless. So that's why I invited him, that we have to create, because these people, one of the things that the Xtralarge have is that they train people. So we can duplicate everything that they are doing in Xtralarge in every state.
In every state, yes, yes. That's what we are doing. That's what we are actually doing. So we are looking for people. So when you come and learn, you are free to now go to your state. And that's why we have governors. Most of the governors, like we have governors for Ibadan, we have governor for Abeokuta.
Who is a governor now?
Now, a governor in Xtralarge farm is somebody that has a center, just as you have said, somebody that has a place that we can use as a center for seminar, and somebody that is ahead, that is capable of buying all Xtralarge produce, so that anybody that walks into that center will not be looking for one of Xtralarge produce. You'll be able to have that financial, you'll be financially buoyant to be able to get all Xtralarge products in that center.
What about if the person has the ability, like Brother Ikena or Bishop John, they can organize young men who are able-bodied that they to come and learn. Let's say 10 people, 20 people, 50 people to be trained and send them back to their states. And then would that person become a governor too?
Yes. 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 And before the person will even be a governor, the person must be trained too by us first.
Okay.
The person himself that wants to be a governor must be trained and know the rules and regulations of Xtralarge, what Xtralarge stands for.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
then
they have to carry the ideology and the philosophy. Very correct.
Then you can now bring in people. Yes. So just like as I'm talking to you now,
how much do you need to become a governor?
Well, you don't need money to become a governor. Xtralarge is not a money place. You actually need passion. The person must have this passion, the zeal. That's how we choose our governors and ambassadors. Not really money. Not money. Xtralarge is not money venture. That's why
that's why you told me yesterday that the only reason why you became an ambassador is because your passion, you are inviting people.
Yes.
More people you invited.
Yes. Because like the person I told you that introduced me into Xtralarge, she's not a governor, she's not an ambassador. And I have some people that are just higher than me.
Be healthy.
Yes. Is to have that passion, the zeal. And before let me say something. You know, when my husband was about to die, okay, he died of, I didn't say why he died. They said it was pneumonia. So before then, they said they finally said he has diabetes. You know, before the doctor came and said, okay, we no longer prepare his food with the normal table salt. You have to cook with sea salt. You know, you no longer take sugar. You know, this thing. I think that was another thing that drives me into Xtralarge. Because I said, since my husband died because of all this health issue. So when I saw organic, just like my daughter now, anything sugary, she doesn't take. So I trained her up like that. When you're not well. I don't know. When I'm talking about organic food, I have this passion in me talking about it because I've seen somebody dying because the person was not healthy. So you must have the passion and have the zeal. Xtralarge is not about money. I used to tell people, if you're coming there because of money, if that is the first on your scale of preference, it's not a place for you. It's actually passion. You have the passion for lives. Because you want to see people, you don't want to see people die. We have seen people die in Nigeria because of what they eat. You're actually what you eat. So you're here to correct it. You're here to rewrite history. Say, no, you have to eat organic food. And this is the place where you can get it. So when you have that passion, you'll be able to carry that ideology too. You'll be able to carry people along. Then you can now be a governor. You can now be an ambassador. You can now be a GG. We have governor generals too among us in Xtralarge.
All right. I think some people are asking, please, can we know more about the owners of the company, their locations, and their, I think this is, who is this? I think this is Edwin. I mean,
yes.
You have to mute yourself now. We did talk, you know, we give, if you are not talking, you stay muted. Mute your microphone, please. Yes, please. Gloria, what are you saying?
Okay, I'm saying those that want to know the centers and the addresses, I'm going to send it on the messenger of all.
Not messenger. You can send it to messenger, but you can also, you know, there is chat also here. By the time you will not be talking, you can also send it. But yes, we already have the Xtralarge.com and Xtralarge, but we need your telephone and your contact so that we could all get into you, because since it's a system and everybody that invites somebody has to be under the person. So we will, since you are the one who brought all of us here, we are going to put, you have to put your telephone as well. But people want to know more about the owners. and the director. Can you say a few words about them before before we bring them in?
Yes, Mr. Abimbola Davis is a humble man, is a child of God, and they have passion. They have passion for lives. And when we talk about all these products, they'll tell you that they don't put chemicals because they eat from it. So because they eat from it and they don't want to die soon, they make sure that it's 100% natural. So the wife is a hardworking person. She's loving, she's caring, she's articulate. And another thing about them is integrity. Somebody like me that lost my husband, whatever I got from Saudi Arabia, I just came and invested in Xtralarge. I've not cried one day. The only bad news about Xtralarge, I always tell people, the only bad thing about them is that you get your alert before the day they promise you that you will get it. They over-deliver. That's the bad news about them. I usually get one of my investment, I got the alert on a Sunday morning. I was even wondering, I said, didn't this woman go to church? That she did, that I got my alert on a Sunday morning. And I was supposed to get that money, I think on the 1st of the next month. I got it on 28th.
How can you be a DSA family person and they complain about church? Now the thing I teach you.
No, not me. I mean her. She goes to church now. I mean the MD herself. She goes to church. Not me. Me, I don't know how many times I've gone to church since I came to Nigeria. Maybe 2 or 3.
You have personal relationship with God. That's what is most important now.
Yes, that's the truth.
Yes. But they were living in you. Can you tell them?
They have integrity. They have integrity. So I will say those in abroad that are having, that are being skeptical about them, there is no cause for alarm, because if a young widow like me I'm getting my alerts, and we have so many pensioners, Pastor Sunday, in Xtralarge farms. We have people that are 70 years old. You will see them that the government gives, I don't know, peanuts as their pension. So when you come to our seminar, you will see them praying for the MD and the CEO, because that is how they survive. That little 50,000 that they pay to them monthly, they'll just come and invest it in Xtralarge. And they've been getting their alerts. They've been eating organic food. They've been healthy. So they always pray for our MD and the CEO. You will see them praying that nothing will happen to them. This and this and that and that. So when you have old people around you, the worst thing that will happen to you is to collect their money and just do rubbish with it. It cannot work, because the cost will always work. So that is it. We have so many people that they've, wiped away tears from their eyes. They came into Nigeria when MMM, spoiled the heart of people. I wasn't here. That was what I heard. And, those that keyed into Xtralarge, they've been happy. There's only good testimony you hear from them. So for me, I've not had any issue with my investments. I've not had any issue with.
And it's been going on for 9 years, right? Or 6 years?
Sorry?
It's been going on for like 6 years.
Xtralarge is the investment is for 13 years now.
It's been going on
for the food network. But the food network is for going to 4 years.
Yeah. So, but you also told me about people eating the organic food and getting recovered.
Yes, we have our white carrots. White carrot. Those in abroad, radish. The white carrots.
Yeah.
Yes, we planted it in our farms, and it's been working miracles in the life of people. We've got so much testimony about it. It has its leaves. We eat the leaf. You can blend it. You can add your ginger with it. You drink it. Those that wanted to remove their teeth, no longer removing their teeth. Those that have arthritis, they are okay. Those that have cancer, they've been eating our white carrot because we planted it organically, no fertilizer. We've been hearing a lot of good testimony from the white carrots. So all our vegetables, our chicken, our fish, our chicken. Pastor Sunday, I cannot eat chicken in somebody else's house now, if not from Xtralarge farms. Because when I came, I carried out an experiment. There was something Madam Moji told us in one of the seminars, that the chicken we buy from outside, in the carton is written for export only. And so we're asking her, why did they write for exports only? So she told us those chicken cannot be eaten in their country. They can only be exported out of the country. Then to Nigeria, that is a dumping ground. And when you cook this chicken, you see so much oil. I don't know our mothers that are here. When you boil chicken, you see that it has so much oil. But when I came to Nigeria and took extra large chicken, I found out that I was looking for oil when I boiled this chicken. So I was asking myself, what have I been eating? What exactly have I been eating? You see, all this oil is what goes into the system. Is it not the cholesterol we talk about that blocks the heart?
Pastor Gavin, please mute yourself.
That blocks the heart. So in Xtralarge, we don't inject all those chickens. They give them injection so that those chickens will be big. Maybe in another 2 weeks, they can be able to sell. And all these are chemicals that later go into our systems and causes damages.